26 to 8 o'clock. I'm glad you're still with us here on Morning at 10 TV. Time for a business update. And the annual Bankers Conference is on. It's starting in a few hours time from now, focusing on harnessing the potential and maximizing the impact of remittances on development. The remittances are a vital lifeline for Uganda's development trajectory, and this conference aims to unlock that potential through innovation, accessibility, as well as strategic investment. This morning on Morning at 10 TV, we're joined by the Senior Vice President and Country Manager, Mastercard East Africa and Indian Ocean Islands, Shehryar. He will be speaking to us on the sponsorship, but also the work of Mastercard in ensuring that the critical development trajectory and agenda that Uganda is embarking on is actually achieved. You're most welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris.
Yes, I'll be going into the Bankers Conference proper very shortly, but I'm inclined to want to understand what Mastercard is.
Well, Mastercard is, thank you very much. Good morning to the audience. Mastercard is a technology company. As much as our name is card, we're so much more than card.
All right.
We're a technology company. We're present in more than 200 plus countries. We've got billions of customers, north of 3 billion people use our solutions in one way, shape or form. So that's what we are. Our journey is about inclusion and digital transformation.
That's right.
So when we look at East Africa, we're looking exactly at that. How do we get as many people into the financial sector formally, so that they can benefit from the solutions related to credit and savings and insurance and payments in general. And today, the big theme is going to be remittance.
Okay. And of course, the banking institutions are very pivotal to this financial inclusion agenda, and you are sponsoring the Bankers Conference today.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, we are extremely humbled and proud that this today marks the 8th consecutive year where we have sponsored Uganda Bankers Association Annual Banker Conference. And why is it so important? Because you have visionaries, thought leaders. They're all coming today, congregating in one area. People who represent not just banks, by the way. There's banks, there's telcos, there's fintechs, there's government, there's regulators. And they're all coming with one sole purpose, and that is how to solve for the key pain points or common pain points across the industry. So it's not about, my versus yours. It's looking at the pain points collectively and then chartering and plotting what solutions could work and then connecting the dots. So that gives us immense pride that we could play our humble role in there. And we look forward to actually helping the GDP, helping the Forex reserve of Uganda to go up. And most importantly, the diaspora who works so hard.
That is right.
And send money back. How do we make it easy, frictionless, and convenient for them?
Okay. Talking about the diaspora who are sending a lot of money, estimates now are in billions of dollars, and that is really significant, especially for a country that is seeking to transition from $50 billion economy to a staggering 500 billion. How do we innovate in order to include just about everyone?
So I think that's a very good question, because your solution is only good if today's definition of what makes good is it has to be instant. You have to have trust in that solution.
That is right.
You have to have economics which are viable and not really, you're not trying to skin a cat. It needs to be something that is very easy to understand, transparent.
That's right.
And then you do it. And it all has to happen with number of use cases which are relevant. For example, if I am a Ugandan diaspora, and let's say in the UK where majority of the diaspora is, and I want to send money to pay for school fees, or I want to send money for my family expenses, or I want to pay for a loan repayment or an insurance, those use cases need not be, coming to one person and then that person doing the transactions. We can unlock direct use cases where the diaspora can simply take up their phone, debit their account or card or wallet in their home country, credit it straight away into the use case, or if you have to send money in a C2C or a customer to customer configuration, you could do so easily.
Okay. So banks are at the heart of financial inclusion, especially when it comes to reaching the last mile. And Mastercard, you say, is working across north of 3 billion people?
Yes.
Customers?
Yes.
That is really, really significant. And to tap into, for example, the population that is not included in the financial ecosystem, sufficiently included in Uganda, is something that is going to happen. So what should we expect specifically today? Are you going to break ground on some of these innovations, or are we going to be hearing the powerful speak about what the banks are doing?
No, I think, look, Mastercard is a B2B2C company.
B2B, yeah.
We're not direct to customers. So everything we bring to the table depends on a business or a bank or a telco or a fintech or a government or a retailer to drive that solution.
Okay.
So when we talk about groundbreaking solutions, just within this year, in addition to the fact that we have doubled down on our commitment and opened up an office in Uganda at Acacia Mall, we have a team that is growing by the day. We are furthermore coming in with partnerships like we have with Momo by MTN.
Yeah.
And today, if you have a Momo account or an Airtel account, you could easily go and issue a virtual token. Now, the virtual token can be used to make payments all over the world. That's more than 100 billion customers and merchants, 100 million merchants. And the same wallet can be used to receive remittances. Our solution called Diaspora Send, which we will feature today in the session, is state of the art. Not just the Mastercard cards, but all cards that are out there, whether it's us or anybody else, you could actually debit that card, instantly credit an account, a wallet on a card in Uganda, and make your remittance happen at a very low economic price point. Transparency is there because there's no middle person. There is no correspondent bank in the middle. It's straight through using the Mastercard rails. And you'll be surprised to know, in Saudi Arabia, which is a big remittance market, Mastercard is the #1 remittance service provider.
Wow, no doubt. Looking forward to the conference, which is beginning in a few minutes' time here at the Kampala Serena Conference Center, Victoria Hall. Who is expected to attend, who can attend, especially if they are just getting to know about the Bankers Conference now as they watch Morning at NTV?
Yes, you must go to the Uganda Bankers Association handle on Twitter right away. There is a link over there which you can do live viewing, you can question, participate with your questions and queries, and we'll try our best to get you to incorporate within that collective solutioning of the common pain points that we have. And I must say, I must give credit to every player in Uganda who has partnered with us and is trying to make a difference and make an impact in the financial inclusion and digital transformation of Uganda in line with the Uganda digital vision. And we're really thankful to the government and the regulators as well to playing a proactive part in solutioning.
Okay. Ali Shehryar, Senior Vice President and Country Manager, Mastercard East Africa and Indian Ocean Islands. Many thanks for joining us and sharing your perspective on remittances as well as financial inclusion across the board. The Bankers Conference will be beginning anytime soon, and like Mr. Ali Shehryar says, you can of course be able to be part of it by going digital.